Oh,
Hi.
hi everybody.
Hello, everybody.
If anyone can hear us, is anybody there?
Welcome to Moonshine.
Yeah, so there's a few people kicking about. So can anybody hear us?
Let us know if we are coming across live, please.
Well, we'll just sit here and moonshine. Yes. Oh, yes. Cheers, Jeff. Thank you. Hope you've got a beer. I've just got some of these from the chandlery, and yeah, these are lovely. These are. Anyway. Oh, hi, Vicky. And Andrew. Yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks for that. So yes, right. Where to start? Where are we?
Let everybody join on board first.
Yeah. We'll give it a couple of minutes.
We can gear you.
Gear you, Vicky. Have you been there? Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Brother Martin.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Sandra Marshall. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah. So yes. Okay. So my ex is called Sandra, and
she's married to Marshall.
Is married to Marshall, so that's a bit weird. Unless that's you guys, it might be. In fact, hi if it is.
If it is. Let us know.
No, cheers, Christine.
Thank you.
It's actually quite good to be back. We were dreading. No.
Weird.
Yeah. Vicky started about an hour ago. Oh well. She can't still be standing up then. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah. We've only been back on Moonshine since Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon we got back.
Hi, Johnny. Yeah, Tuesday we got back on the ferry on Monday night, and our good old border force kept us sat in the van for 2 hours. Thank you very much for that. And we stayed down there, didn't we? Got back to Moonshine Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon.
So we were dreading it, to be honest. We were dreading it.
Yeah, it was like, oh God, do we want to be back? Did we
not coming back to the boat, but just coming back in general? It's been such a good time, and but actually, it's really nice. And I think I wouldn't say lucky because everything's engineered, sort of. But we were very fortunate to come back somewhere so nice, weren't we?
Yeah.
So
hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. Hi, Johnny. Right. So no great agenda, I don't think. Anybody that wants to fire any questions about, I guess,
anything?
Well, not anything. You've got to be very careful with certain audiences to say fire us anything. So anything about Narrowboat life and stuff like that is always on the cards. Of course, it is. We've got a few plans for this year, so we wanted to sort of share that and kick our Moonshine channel back sort of off again, and perhaps why we stopped for a while, maybe. Well, I did.
Shattered.
Oh, shattered.
Shattered.
Yeah, I think doing so much in such a short space of time and work and everything that goes with family and all that sort of stuff, I fell out of love with working on the boat tonight, for sure.
Yeah, so, you'd had enough, hadn't you?
I just had enough, so we just paused that for a little bit, and I mean, it's livable, of course it is, on it now, but it was just time to just give it a rest a little bit. I think if you wasn't living on it and just work, if you was living somewhere else and just working on a boat, you could probably get the boat done in a year. But yeah, it was just getting a bit too much. So
and we work as well.
Yeah, well, it's all the things you're trying to do, isn't it?
Yeah,
all the work.
So you're always juggling things about type of thing.
Excuse me. There was one other thing, really. Actually, every penny we earned, we spent on Moonshine. We had nothing. I was walking around in trainers hanging off my feet. But because every penny we earned, we just bought something for the boat. So it was just time. It was just time to pause that a little bit, I think, and just take a breather and restart again. So that's why we've been away a little bit. But yeah, we're back now, and we've got a list of jobs to finish off, which we're going to get into. But
hopefully,
well, if I can be bothered, given any opportunity to dodge off, I probably will.
He won't, because I'll keep him in track.
So yeah, before we crack on, we have got some news, and there's something coming up as well. So hang on for that. Is there any questions or anything before we keep rabbit on?
Anybody want to say anything?
Boat related questions. Anyway, Vicky, where are you? Are you on Perfect or at home? Oh, it's all gone quiet. Okay, so some news. The year ahead. What have we got to do? Okay, so there's a few things we've got to do on the boat. Obviously,
there's lots of things we've got to do on the boat.
So some of the major stuff really is finish off all the trim in here. Get all the central heating working ready for next year. Oh, home. Get all the central heating working for next year. And I think one of the things that you want is to get the bathroom finished. Get things like cupboard doors and stuff in the bedroom, in the on the wardrobes and all that sort of stuff. All that sort of stuff is fairly doable, I think. Bits and pieces, maybe there's a few bits and pieces here and there, and we want to do a A-frame and cratch cover as well, which we all know is a few quid. What you got left to do, Andrew? I'm telling you that now. Sorry, I was probably a bit late spotting that. Things like boxing in the pipe work, getting the
trims.
Yeah, I've said the trims. I think our diesel stove. I think that's something. What cruising plans have you got?
No, not at the moment, really.
well, some I think we'll probably stay. Okay,
it'll only be local things.
Yeah, let me get back to that because when I'm talking about some of the jobs we've got to do, our diesel stove, I've got to say, has been an absolute revelation, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's been absolutely amazing, and our stove has got a back boiler as well, which is why I'm going to connect it through the central heating. There'll be a Webasto in the engine bay as well that will be there in parallel, so 2 ways of heating our boat. That diesel stove has been absolutely brilliant, and the initial plan was to put that stove. I don't mind pointing there; you can't see it. Was put that stove. It's there. Put that stove sort of back towards where the galley is, so a bit more towards the centre of the boat, because we was worried that the heat wouldn't transfer down the boat enough. I've got to say, it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. That's
just enough.
That stove runs on low.
It don't kill you like a log burner can. You can sort of load a log burner, and it's so bloody hot when you first do it, isn't it? You know, you can be sitting there in your t-shirt and shorts. But no, that seems to give the heat a bit more evenly, doesn't it?
It's a constant temperature throughout the boat. I haven't measured the temperatures, but it's a good 20 degrees where we are, close by at the bow, and it tails down probably down to, so let's say 13, 14 degrees in the bedroom and stuff, which is for us is fine. We don't want it too hot down there, so it's actually working really well. But of course, when the rads are connected, it will pull the heat all the way down the boat. So,
waiting for our house to complete. Then we'll be boat shopping. Well, I hope you've already ordered the boat because you'll be waiting a long time if you're looking for a new one.
If it's a new one,
I'll be looking for a sparky to check all electrics. Do you just do installation side? Many thanks. That's me.
I'm looking for a sparky to check all the electrics. Well, if you're anywhere around Gloucester area, mate, I know.
He's your man.
I know somebody. Yeah, hi Bob. I'll see you here. I've just sort of a few messages go up. You're having your cratch cover done. Did you go Harris Hoods? I mean, they're always the guys we recommend, and Harris have done our side covers and rear door, and they did
our previous boat, didn't they?
Liberty Rose as well. They did all our covers on there, so we quite like Harris Hoods. Any tips on resolve water hammer in the pipes? Water hammer, so that's when your the pipes are coming up to pressure, I would imagine. Generally, it's just supporting them. Then to be
he's using Harris.
Oh, it is Harris. Yeah, you have no problem with Chris. That he's great. It's generally pipes that are allowed to float about and move around. So what I would say is anywhere that pipes are going through a bulkhead or they're unsupported, that's probably where that knocking is coming from. So trace where your pipes go if you can get to them. Obviously, that oxygen might be a bit more difficult, but it's generally where they're not supported. I've gone overboard on our pipes. Our pipes running along the gunnel down there, you can't see them, but they are clipped every foot, which is way over the top, but they can't move anywhere. So maybe look at that. Yeah, cheers, Bob. I will do. Yeah, our diesel stove's been amazing.
We love it.
Apart from one idiot, and yeah, he's sitting here, who mopped up some really rubbish diesel out of an engine bay, and rather than throw it away, I put it in my tank.
And that's been a bit of an issue. But
it's blocked filter after filter after filter. It's running well now. But the good thing is, the good thing is the filter caught it all. If it had gone into the Toby valve, I'd have had a bit of a headache. But
and one of the main reasons why we went for the diesel stove is it's been a lot cleaner. You don't get the dust and the air and things.
The dust is almost non-existent, isn't it, compared to
log burner out or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just easy for breathing and stuff, isn't it?
Hey Bob, you know me. Oh, one idiot, complete idiot. But I think I've got it all out now, and the stove's running perfectly now, and it's perfectly great. And I should probably take that Toby valve off in the summertime and get it serviced just in case. Just one of them idiot moments. All that diesel, can't throw that away. It's like free heat. It's caused me hours and hours having it, taking pipe work off and cleaning the filters out.
Yeah.
But yeah. I hope that helps, Carol. That's what it very often is. It's just his pipes moving around.
And another thing, Mitch, if you do get your boat and you do need some advice on your electrics and you aren't in our area, then Martin does do consultation on your website, don't you?
Yeah, on my website, you contact me through Kingfisher Marine. Happy to have a chat about stuff. And there's also Narrowboat Electrician, which is another channel I do, which is all my work stuff. You might find that a little bit interesting. I don't know, but I'm happy for you to send me photos, and we'll have a look and stuff. So, any blacking in the fire? Carbon? No, not now. There was when it was burning dirty, when all that junky diesel was coming through. Yeah, you get a lot of black carbon, but now it's running completely clean. The glass isn't clean, weirdly, but it's. I think I need to give that a good clean. I think that's probably remnants of burning the rubbish diesel. But oh, hi Annie, thank you. But yes, she's running all fine now. I've got to say, and some of you guys probably know already that the rules have sort of changed with your stoves as well. You can't burn house coal, but you probably haven't been doing that anyway. And wet wood, where I don't know, they'd come and the wet wood police would come and get you. I don't know. You're not allowed to burn damp wood or anything, because obviously the smoke and it burns very inefficiently and dirty. None of that's net. And I can know one of our reasons for going for the diesel stove is there's no smoke out of our flue, is there?
No.
So if we're moored up in a residential area, then
you don't get that burn.
You don't get that fire. And we're seeing that a lot, and certainly up towards Gloucester, where where's Monk's Meadow, that was like a little marina, shall we say, really, well, not rough marina, but basic. And now they've built flats all around that. So you can imagine 30 boats were in there with the fires on. All those neighbours are going to be complaining and all that sort of stuff. So that was one of our things, going diesel.
Yeah.
Coming back, who asked about our cruising stuff. We will be going up the Severn for sure. And we might get on the Avon. It depends what work looks like. And we'll come on to a little bit. Money this year is going to be just a little bit hard to hang on to.
We've got to save a lot.
So one imminent money drain is. Go on then.
Well, I don't know which one you're on about.
The first one, the imminent. The clues in the word imminent.
Well, you say it then.
Okay, so some of you guys might not know. I'm finally making an honest woman of Frank. Finally. It took me 10 years to convince her to marry me.
I think more the other way round.
So, yeah, we're actually getting married. We're actually getting married in May the 15th. So that's cheers, Sharon.
Yeah,
cheers, Bob. Okay, so Bob, yes, just stay tuned for that. So we're getting married in Cannock of all places, but there's a reason for that. We're just taking all the grandkids, our kids, grandkids, and our brothers, like a close family, and we're taking them to Alton Towers for our wedding.
Yeah.
So that's
we don't do anything normal.
No, we don't do anything normal. So sort of our theory is we wanted something for the grandkids to remember, not just in a pub with loads of people getting drunk. And
head night.
Oh.
Definitely.
You know, it was for the grandkids. We want to give them something to remember and stuff, and we like that sort of stuff. So Franna's going to ride some of the roller coasters in a wedding dress and all that sort of stuff, which will be quite fun. And so we're doing that for a couple of days. Then, Bob, we're having a get together at the 3 All Shoes,
our local,
the weekend after, which I can't.
It's either the 19th or 20th. I can't remember.
It's the Saturday anyway. So, yeah. So we're just gonna have a boaty kind of gathering there for all of our degenerate mates, including you, Bob, and just to celebrate there. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, cruise down. We might park the van opposite the shoes just so we haven't got far to walk. So that's probably our big that's our immediate money drain. They are, and we where's the stag do? I don't. You're very welcome, like everyone else is. But yeah, I don't really. We're not going to be spending thousands on stag and end dues, are we? So so there you go. I think that just buffered a little bit, did it, Bob?
Yeah.
We had a bit of a glitch here. It's not that far unless pie in the sky. It is pie in the sky. Spending that sort of money is pie in the sky for us this year. So
so that's the first part of the year. So we've got to crack on with Moonshine, which we've got to try and get some money in first.
Yeah.
Because of everything we've spent. And then we've got the wedding.
Yeah.
In May. Then we've got to try and get through the summer, aren't we?
Get the boat. Yeah, we're going to enjoy again. Like we did last year. We're going to enjoy the boat, and we're going to go into yeah, paid work, Bob. Paid work. I forgot what was good. Yeah, we're going to enjoy the boat for the summer and stuff. That's why I said we was on about taking it up to 7, and probably have a few trips because the money's going to be quite. We know it's going to be tight this year. If we can have a week out on the boat and stuff like that with our own food and the odd pub trip and stuff, then that's probably as far as we're going to go.
As far as we'll be doing this year.
We will be doing.
We have booked our honeymoon now.
That's the other drain.
That's the other drain. So we're not having an immediate honeymoon after our wedding night. Our honeymoon's going to be February the following year, isn't it?
My condolence. Oh.
And Bob, you're right.
Yeah, Bob's got it. Bob knows anyway. Yeah, so we've just done. Some of you guys know we've just done a 2-month van trip in.
Condolences.
Is that to me or Fran or both? Yeah, I've not been a big fan of marriage for obvious reasons, but I'm not going to get into.
Hang on, I'm third time lucky. That's probably why.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to say that, but anyway.
Oh, you're third time lucky.
Yeah. You've completely lost my train of thought. Then, we've just done a 2-month trip in Spain and Portugal. We never tried to do the same thing. No, we're not in the same boat. But I get it.
We went there. Hi, Raymond.
Oh, Raymond, yeah.
Evan, both. Definitely both. We got both.
Do you know some? And
we've said we think they both go hand in hand, don't we?
We it's a difficult one. We love both just as much. If we didn't have, I mean, we've got a great boat. There's no doubt about that. You know that we've worked hard on this, and there's a lot of money invested in this for sure.
And it was lovely coming back.
It was
lovely coming back to it, wasn't it?
But there's nothing better, in our opinion, and maybe that's why we haven't been cruising as much. Of course, the boat hasn't been finished. We can get in the van and same day you're in Scotland. or France or wherever, and we like that freedom of van life as well as boat life, I think. So
I don't, by choice, I don't think we'll give up either of them, will we?
no,
We like both.
no.
I
Ideally,
think you appreciate the van when you're in the van and you've gone away, and you also appreciate when you come home.
yeah, I think I'm not saying lucky because we made it that way. I think the only thing we're lucky about is that we've got our health at the moment. Like that's the one thing to think about. But we have engineered it that way, haven't we? And I'd like to spend more money on the van. I'm not sure that's going to happen this year, but yeah, boat life, van life. There are so many people with boats and vans. We know quite a few, don't we?
Yeah.
So I think they are hand in hand. You get that kind of, it's that kind of life.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob, sorry about that. I hope you're okay, Bob. There's a bit of that about around here. So that's we've got to say for that as well, which is obviously a massive drain. But trying to get the boat done and some cruising, enjoying the boats, barbecues on the towpath, great friends, which we have a lot of around here. I don't think you could want for much more, could you?
No.
I think one thing we are going to struggle with, and that's paying £5 for a pint.
Yeah. After £2, €2.50, is it?
€2.50 or
€1.
€4 for a pint was expensive, wasn't it?
Yeah, but where did Dale take us? €1, what? How much was it?
It was
€1.50.
€1.25 for a pint of beer in Happy Hour. I mean, you couldn't make it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do, mate. We'll do. We will be bringing the boat up soon when they're finished clearing out the. I think they're still dredging up there at the moment. I think. We've got to get we've got to get into work to start with, haven't we? And then we once we've got some money coming in, we'll. Oh, they are still. Is that no dredging? They've stopped, or no? They are dredging. Oh, they ran it. Oh, yes, I heard about that. Yeah. I thought there was somebody else coming back in with a different kind of dredger. But anyway, yes, we will be going up the Severn. We might get up on the Avon. We will have to wait and see. But I think our plan this year is the boat, not necessarily in this order before she bites me head off. The boat, the wedding, saving for Florida in February, and then just chilling out and stuff. We won't be going too far. Probably the odd van trip and stuff.
Yeah, agree, Anne.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you can do that in the van and the boat. It's good.
And have you got a van or a boat, or are you in bricks and mortar? I mean, for us, you couldn't. You'd have to drag us kicking and screaming back into a house. I think. I don't think.
We nearly never bought a boat, did we? We were that close to just living in the van or buying another van.
I'd buy another van. Our van is okay for a few months.
Do you live in a van or a boat, Anne?
Yeah, I don't know whether have you got a boat or a van, Annie, or I don't know if it's Annie or Anne, or do you live in a house? Bricks and mortar is what we call it. We love the freedom. And at the end of the day,
the thing is, if you don't like your neighbours, you just move. In both, whether you're in the van or whether you're in the boat.
In both. If we wanted to go somewhere else, the beauty of the van, the only advantage of the van over the boat is the van gets you to places you really just can't get to in a boat, but the boat gets you into places that the van can't get. So hey,
I think it's a much more tranquil type of living on a boat.
Yeah,
because everything is such a slower...
What, me and you working in locks, you mean? Yeah, that's tranquil.
Such a slower pace. It is generally a slower pace, though, pace of life. Whereas, obviously, if you go away in a van, you're going away on holiday most of the time.
You are my neighbours. Okay, Annie, are you Annie here? Which, if you are, I didn't know your last name. You are my neighbours. Well, not exactly, but you are down there. If that's you,
on our pontoon,
big white fluffy dog. Didn't know your last name. Then yes, you live on a boat. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a few locals with us. That's confusing the issue a little bit. But yeah, I mean, obviously, Annie agrees with us. You can't go wrong. There is a lot of work to be done on a boat. There is a lot of work. There's always something to be done. You know, we fetching, in our case, diesel for the stove, or you're fetching coal and kindling and carrying stuff in, emptying the toilets, all that. There's been a lot of activity today in there because there's a cold snap coming.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of people moving around, getting water and
filling water and things, just in case pipes freeze.
And I need to do that tomorrow. So when it's cold here, they'll turn all the water supply off because in the marina, because all the pipes burst or can do. So I've got to fill our water tank up to make sure that takes us through. We've got 2 weeks worth of water in our tank. So yes, I hope you're keeping well, Annie. Sorry, I haven't seen you since we've been back. But that's sort of where we are going forward. There is one other thing that we wanted to say. I don't think Rob and Lynn are actually here on the call. I don't think so. So, God, this might be difficult. So, Rob and Lynn are Rob and Lynn on tour. They've got a motorhome channel. Okay, so we're having a get together with them, strangely, in Stourport in July.
Our old place, where we used to live.
Our old stomping ground. So,
I just need to blow.
Oh, okay. That explains that then. So yes, they're having a get together, like a load of vanners and stuff in Stourport in July. So their chosen charity is Race Against Dementia.
Sorry about that. Got a cold.
Okay, so we were trying to figure out how to support that charity when we meet up in July. So what we're doing is we're running our own event. Sort of a raffle kind of thing, but we've got neck deep in Bob, you know about that, gambling laws and stuff. Jeez. So we're running our own event, and it's coming soon. We've been working on it today. There are 2 prizes, and the 2 prizes are the same or similar, and that is Narrowboat Hire, Days Narrowboat Hire here from Salt Junction Marina. So if you don't know, there's 4 boats, 3-day hire boats. And there's some new ones coming in as well later in the year that you can hire out and go up and down the canal and enjoy the day. So you drive them themselves and all that sort of stuff. So there's two days of narrowboat hire, up to 6 people. That's going to be up for grabs during that competition raffle thing. It's a very simple question, but we have to do that to get past gambling laws. So yeah, we have to ask you a question. But anyway, there's 2 days up for grabs. Watch out on this channel and our other channels and on Facebook. We'll launch that properly. But basically what's happened is some of you know I've got my own company, Kingfisher Marine. So we're donating a hire day. And also the very kind people at Lakeland Leisure Estates who own this marina, they're also donating a 1 day's hire for up to 6 people. So 2 days hire available, 2 separate prizes. We're going to get that going probably sometime during the week.
Yeah. And
we'll start to let that run. Just £2 a go. And all that will come soon. So if you've got family here or you can travel here, you would normally, but you'll get a day free in your family. So that's what we're doing, and that'll be drawn when we meet up with Rob in July. So it'll run for a couple of months, and there you go. So that'll be coming soon too. So we've got some friends who are going through some of that. Some of the pain of family dementia, haven't we? So it's close to their heart. It's sort of close to ours. So we're going to do that too. So hopefully we can raise some money for Race Against Dementia as we go forward. On your Spanish trip, you said last trip, which made you take the route you have, boat, van, and travel. We are so tempted after hearing that. To do the same, sell up in Spain. Do the same, sell up in. Are you in? Oh yeah, is that further up? You're in Spain? Yes. We love it, mate. We love it.
Hi, David.
Hi, David. We've looked around before we bought. Now, when we sold our last boat, we were sort of, should we do this? We was even looking at static caravans down on the south coast. If you want to throw your money away, come get one of them.
Yeah.
That's a short term. Sold up business. now next to me on a boat. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Bob. Yes, we were looking at different alternatives when we. Yeah, could you find land? No. To do anything with, you can't. Not really. It's very, very difficult.
Not in the UK. It's not cheap enough in the UK.
Oh, you can in Spain and Portugal. There's loads of it in there, but not in the UK. You won't find anything. And our plan always has become summers in the UK, winters travelling.
So I presume Raymond's in Spain in a property.
I think that's right. I thought that was him that just answered, but it was Bob.
Yeah.
Raymond.
So if you can clarify that, Raymond, you're in a house in Spain at the moment, and you're thinking of selling up.
Oh, okay. No, hang on. That's what Bob says. So we seem to be hard of thinking. So Raymond is on a boat next to you, Bob. Yes. Okay. Okay. I thought you was thinking of that.
Right.
Oh, okay. No. What do you mean? No, that just confuses me.
No, I think Raymond is in a property in Spain. Bob, be quiet a minute.
Just confused the hell out of me. I've got to say, okay, so we looked at all them sort of things, and we even, where there's some beautiful places in the UK that, hey, thank you, that's what we was after. You're in a house in Spain.
That's what I thought.
We looked at, some beautiful places in the UK. We get bored really fast, and there's no doubt about that. So one of our favourite places in the UK is Brixham. Okay. One of our favourite, and even there, we go down there quite a lot, take the van down there and stuff. But we said, if we live there, the shine of that place would go pretty quickly. It's we even found that in Spain. We met a bunch of friends in Spain and Portugal and all that sort of stuff. I don't think we can do that. I think we've been on the move so much, and even before we had the boat, we moved out every year.
Yeah, we are sort of. Well, they call us water gypsies.
It does feel like that. I think.
Our family call us gypsies because obviously we like to travel in the boat, we like to travel in the van, and I think we've got the best of both worlds, haven't we?
Yeah.
So Raymond, if you like us and you got at your feet and you can't settle, then I think it's the best thing to do.
We've chose to have a base, and our base is the boat. And the thing is, that base we can move around if we wanted to.
Yeah.
At the moment, our businesses are here. We've got a great bunch of friends, and we're in a beautiful place, to be honest.
We're not far from our family and children.
We'd be with our family and kids are like 45 minutes away now. So it's not. It sort of works. We're in the countryside. It's brilliant. But I think we needed a base. We talked about full-time motorhoming, didn't we?
Mm.
But we needed a base of some description, and it's a base that we can move. And I think that sits in the back of your head. We don't have to be here.
No,
we're here because we want to be.
Yeah.
So I'd recommend. To me, I think.
But we've got plenty of friends who are fortunate to travel up and down the network.
I like that too.
You know what I mean?
I like that too.
Our businesses are here, so it's a bit difficult for us to do that, isn't it?
We don't have that financial backing, pensions and stuff. We just don't have it. So we have to earn. If we go away for 2 weeks, we've got to come back and make that up. So we're trying to find that balance, and I think at the moment we're trying to travel as much as we can. Maybe as we slow down a bit, maybe we will do more of the network, and of course the boat will be finished then as well, so it'll be a bit more comfortable. So I wanted to get to that Kelly flood actually. So really sorry to hear that. It seems to be we're hearing it all over the place, and it's quite a. It's not nice, is it? No. I don't know how to put it any better than that. Without,
Well, we think it's a good charity as well.
We think it is, and it's Rob and Lynn that were doing it, and we thought, I think we could probably do something, and what can we do? We wanted to give something away as well, so that's why we're doing it that way. And all the money that we do get,
it's going to
go straight to that charity. It's not coming to us. It's not paying for the boat or anything like that. It's going straight to the charity. So it's very close to our heart. We've got some friends going through it with their dad right now, and it's not easy to see. It's not easy.
No.
So you take care, Kelly, and it is Kelly. I hope everything is as good as it can be. I think is all we can say. Sharon, you ever how's the town? It's when I'm away in the caravan, so I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah, same type of thing. And funny enough, we did see a few people tell it. It was funny because when we were going out on Boxing Day, there weren't that many caravans going on the boat, was there? But when we were coming back, because the boat was so full coming back, I was amazed how many caravans were being towed coming back.
Yeah.
So it is quite popular even to do that abroad, Sharon. So you
Yeah.
can, you know, if that's something you want to think of, take it abroad.
Yeah. I get the caravan thing. The only thing with the caravan is you have to go and stay on the site somewhere. Whereas when we were in Spain and Portugal, so if we were there for 2 months, I think no more than maybe 15 nights we spent on sites, and some of that was Benidorm because we had to be, and some of that was Lisbon because we had to be. But we would go on maybe a site once a week, shower, fill up, all that sort of stuff. We'd have like little washes with things in between them, but it's the beauty of a van is, and it is getting more difficult, but you can park up in places that you probably wouldn't get to. Is my only advantage, and of course you can do driving about some of the roads we ended up in the van. If I'd had a caravan on the back, I would have been in serious trouble. But you know, it's still a great life and still a great thing to go and do. You get away from the place, and we like the sites where there's a bit less. You know, we like the out of the way farmers field kind of sites if we're going to go somewhere. But it's still great and it's still lovely. You know, I could do it full time. I really could.
My wife's a bit bored living in the village up the mountain in Spain.
Yeah,
I liked a lot of the villages up the mountain.
Yeah, you do. We love the villages in Spain, but I'll be honest with you, Raymond. I couldn't live there.
We don't want to do slippers by the fire.
No, I couldn't live there. There's not enough to do.
No.
There's not enough to do for us.
I think we visited that many cathedrals and castles and
they're
all
all
that
great.
type of thing, and it was all villages and up hills, loads of stairs, steps and stuff. But no, we've had a great time though. It's been great.
Yeah. But I mean, sort of thing. You know,
but no,
going on what Raymond's saying,
I couldn't live there.
And some of our friends have done this.
Other places to be there. I'd want to live there.
No, I like to visit.
I like to visit.
And that's flipping back a little bit. When we said about Brixham, we can be Brixham in 2 hours, and it costs us out of season because we prefer to go out of season anyway. It would cost us £10 for a night down there in a caravan site. Or we could probably find a park up somewhere, which is difficult on the Riviera. But it's just freedom, and that's where we are. We just don't want to be. We're not connected. We just go, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And we like that. You know, some of our friends have bought depends what you want to do, but you can still buy a smaller bolt hole, so you've got somewhere for the winter. Well, some of our friends have done that. And then you've got your motorhome, boat, caravan, whatever for when you want to head off travelling. Yeah. So I think there's a lot to be said for that. Where did we get our curtains from?
The materials from Dunelm. Good old Dunelm.
Yeah, we couldn't find the material we wanted, so we bought ready-made curtains, and then a friend of ours cut them all up to fit all our windows. Yeah. So that's where it came from, Dunelm. I don't know whether it's just ready-made or not. I don't know. But you
can get the material, though, couldn't you?
Yeah,
you could get them. Yeah.
But we quite like those. We quite like those. So
I still prefer my others.
I prefer the ones.
We preferred the ones we had in our other boat.
Do you know, it's a trick there, haven't we? I've just thought about that. Because they sold the boat, didn't they? We could have had the curtains off it.
Yeah.
Same size windows. Anyway, never mind. But yes, we get it.
So yeah, they'll be here, but I don't know whether we'll keep them, but they won't be changed yet.
No, I quite like them. We had our curtains in our last boat were really nice. So
they were Dunelm as well.
Yeah, towing's a thing as well. You know, I didn't like towing either. That's where a camper van comes in, because and they are silly money at the moment. They are silly money. But you think of a camper van. I mean, my van is my daily driver. I know it's not a motorhome or anything, but it's my daily driver. So I'm paying one lot of MOT and insurance and that sort of stuff. Whereas with a caravan, you're paying for your car, but you're also paying, generally, not always, storage, storage for that caravan and stuff. So it's costing you money all the time.
Unless you're lucky enough to have it on your drive.
Unless you put it on your drive, yeah.
Yeah.
But we like the van because you can take it so many places. We took our van up mountains that we weren't even allowed to on the one, but we were there anyway. We even stayed on the top of a mountain when we went to that little castle's Spanish Civil War stuff, and we stayed right on the top, which was amazing, really. And that's why we like the van, and we keep it. Our van's only 6 meters, so we can almost put it anywhere, can't we? But yeah, that's vanning, boating, it all hand in hand. And the weird thing is, the people, vanners or boaters, tend to all have the same kinds of ideas. You know, they want to travel, they want to go and experience life and stuff like that, get away from that rat race stuff. So yeah, it works for us. It works for us. So nearly run out. So yeah, Raymond, I'd life's too short, mate. I'd go for it. I'd definitely go for it.
Wish I was retired.
Yeah, me. We'd never be anywhere. Well, we would be somewhere.
We love travelling now, don't we?
Yeah.
We've got the travel book, and I don't think since we've ever met we've sat still, really, have we?
No, it's one of life's great things, I think.
And the thing is, we haven't got our big jobs like we used to when we first met. To be fair, so we've got the bug to want to go and do some of the big stuff we used to do, haven't we? That's our really.
What we tried last year, and our thing was just to work 3 days a week, and then you find out that 3 days a week ain't enough.
Not for what we
want to do. So hey.
So hey ho, we keep plodding on.
Well, if money was no object, would you go lithium and electric drive?
That's your question. That's for you.
Would I? It's quite nice having an engine. Quite old school that way. Yeah, maybe. I mean, when I was looking at this boat, I was looking at hybrids, and the hybrids were just out of my reach. So maybe if I had the option, I'd probably go hybrid, and that way you've got two forms of propulsion. You know, the hybrid. There's different setups, but some is just like a normal engine, and there's another gear on the output shaft, and that connects to a separate motor. Sometimes they're all in one big lump, but it's the same sort of idea. I think I'd go hybrid rather than just one option, because if you do want to move your boat in the winter, if you just plug your boat into a marina all winter, well, maybe hybrid's okay, and maybe full electric's okay if you've got enough solar. But remember, our engines do so many more things for us. So they give us, they actually generate power when we're running, and they also give us hot water and heat as well. So the engine is quite a useful piece of kit because it gives us other things. I'm not sure full electric would give me all the things that the engine gives me, because when you're cruising, the engine's just taking. Whereas when we're cruising, the engine's giving us hot water and charging our batteries. So hybrid for me, matey. I've gone all around the houses, but hybrid, yes. That's where I'd go. Oh, yeah, living in the van, yeah. Yeah. That's. You need to get out more, Vicky. I didn't realise we only found out the other day that you're not working in the marina anymore. So it'd be good to catch up when you're about. You and Andy, we'll have a quick one, or maybe a long one,
or two.
Is that the right word? Feels a bit weird, but anyway. But yeah, we've not been doing the channels that long, really. We just decided to do it for the boat one, and then it's expanded into the van and the electrician one. I thought was just giving back a little bit, and I quite enjoy doing that one. You know, just and it's easy to film as well. So
yeah,
I hope that helps, Andrew. That's where I'd go. There is a company out on near the Norfolk Broads called AR Peachment.
It was David who asked the question.
Oh, was it David? Oh, Andrew. Sorry, yes. Oh, Andrew's the guy in Spain.
No, that's Raymond.
That's Raymond.
Oh, for God's sake. He's just giving.
That was it. It was David that answered that. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Vicky's saying Narrowboat Electrician. First three episodes highly recommended. That's because I was doing work on her boat. Her and Andy. Got quite a lot of gear on your boat now. But yeah, so that's
We've only walked round to the bin and back today, and he's been stopped 3 times
oh,
to see,
it took me
see
an
how his diary's doing.
We can't walk any. Not that we're famous or anything.
No, all about work-wise for
but
you.
yeah, work-wise, and people that haven't seen us since we come back from Spain and stuff. It's you go to the marina to fetch something, you got an hour. So we don't mind. We love talking to people. That's what life is as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not just travel; it's the people you meet.
Yeah.
We met people from all over the place, didn't we? And we had some great times. And they're the things you remember, isn't they? It's meeting people, going places. That's what we like, and we are very lucky. I know I've said before that there's a few dodgy characters around here. There isn't. They're all brilliant. They're all brilliant. We love being here. We've had more friends living on a boat than we've ever had, and we've always had lots of friends.
Yeah.
Our friends exponentially increased living on a boat.
Yeah.
So
it's a different community, and we've said it's very similar to the van community as well, haven't it?
It is similar, but it's in some ways it's better because I think we all talk to each other a lot more. Whereas vanners, they're all doing their own thing like we were, and you there you go. So what's planned for Narrowboat electrician? I've got solar install on Monday. I've got a Webasto Evo to service next week. No, not next week after. 2 thermotop Cs to service next week. So I'll do a video on servicing your Webasto heaters. I can't remember what else I've got. I've got some other jobs kicking about that I'm not quite sure what they're going to involve yet. Some fault finding stuff. It's as they come in really. I'd like to do a few more educational ones if I get the time. But as you probably imagine, sometimes I just don't have that time. But I'd like to do a few more educational ones. And funny, somebody asked me today about doing some. I used to teach at Worcester College, automotive, and some people have asked me before about doing some educational stuff here, like classroom kind of stuff, on boat electrics and stuff, So maybe that's something I might get into as well. Any plans to come to the Quick Boat Show? I would want lots of money in my pocket.
Because we want everything. We've been there before.
Yeah.
That's how we ordered our boat, weren't it? Our first one. We went to Crick.
Yeah, we ordered our first boat from at Crick, like.
But it was because of Crick. Yeah.
We got our bubble stove, which we have here now, because of Crick when we went there, and I think you do learn a lot at Crick. That's one thing.
I think it's a good show if you're looking for a boat.
I think it is, but it's hard. It's actually hard to get on a boat.
Yeah, well, it depends how busy it is.
It's busy, and it's actually hard to get on.
It's a good show. It's a good event, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Well, the one we went to, I thought it was.
Yeah, it is good, but I think that's probably. I was going to say wasting our money, but that's not really what I mean. What I mean is it's probably a luxury we probably won't do this year. And I don't know what I gain from going to Crick. To be honest, when I was building the boat and was thinking about building the boat, and we fitted our last boat out as well.
Yeah,
Crick is great for ideas and how people have done stuff. Right now, I don't think there's anything I'm scratching my head about, or we need to solve, or we're looking to buy. So I don't know what Crick could give me, apart from I'd spend more money than I should have.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's a long-winded question, but there you go. That's what you have.
I'd go back there though.
I'd go back.
I like it.
I'd go back. I'm just saying this year, I think.
Basically, I like nosing on the boats anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's nice. I think it's a nice show.
The music festival is good. We went. What's that little village just outside Crick? We went to.
We ended up in a little village, and they had some music on there, didn't they?
It was a big carnival, wasn't it? And Second and Daylight played there, didn't they? That was pretty good, just outside of Crick.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Andrew.
Oh, cheers, Andrew. Yeah, it's
a great job with the boat. Thank you. Thanks for that. He's done well. He has worked hard.
It's It means a lot to me actually, and
West Aden. Was that?
oh, that was it. Yeah, there. Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's where we went. Sure, it was.
It was only a small place.
There was a couple of pubs there, weren't there? There was like was it
Like a mini festival.
like a little
type of thing in
scarecrow kind
village.
of festival, something like I can't remember.
Yeah.
But we saw
It was good anyway.
Yeah, it was good. That was just down the road from Crick.
Mm.
Or was it Crick itself? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I have a hard time thinking these days. But yeah, I'd like to go. We'd like to go, but I think that's probably a £200 weekend. Let's be honest.
And the thing is, if we go, there's bound to be something we want to buy, and
Yeah.
then we can't bloody afford it. So
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Crick Village we was at.
yeah,
That it wasn't when the Crick Boat Show was on. I think it was probably just after or just before that, and they had a big village festival on. It was and there was like music and food and bands playing outdoors. It was a really great event actually.
Weather
It
was
really
great,
good.
so it was really good.
Yeah, they're the kind of things when you're out and about, just stumbling on, and that's great. That's great. That is, we love that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, £200 would buy all our shower enclosure, and that's where we're going to be this year, is to get the boat as far along as we can. We'll do our best. But
Yeah, any donations are appreciated.
yeah, if anybody wants to send us a shower enclosure, feel free. Private message me. I'll give you the dimensions. Yeah, we don't get things thrown at us. Nobody's give us any electric bikes, have they? Or anything? Nobody's give us any jackeries or anything like that. So, oh yes, we did. Yes, what a lovely site that was. I can't remember the name. What a beautiful site. I don't think she.
I think Sharon, you remember more than me because I can't do it.
No, it was that big. They built that house. You got the garage on the front. They built that big house, and it was all like rolling fields. We stayed by there's like a little pond, wasn't there?
Yeah, and we walked into the village.
We walked into the village
That's
from
right.
there. Yeah.
Oh,
We
God.
did just up from Crick Marina.
I remember now.
Well done, Sharon. You know more than she does.
Yeah.
You even remember the name. I'm amazed. Would you like
Nice site, actually.
Would you like to have a job remembering what we forget? That's quite a big job, though. I think that's a bigger job than just for one person. So, right, we won't keep rabbiting on. If there's anything else, any you guys want to ask or anything before we go, we just wanted to give you an update. We are back on Moonshine, getting ready what our plans are for the year, and there will be more videos coming. But
go ahead.
We wanted to keep it about an hour, not rabbit on, and you guys probably want to watch Coronation Street 10 on Saturday.
No.
I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you what's on. The Masked Gymnast or something, is it?
I've got no idea.
Not sure it's that.
Hunt and Deck.
Something like that. We don't watch any of that. So we don't watch. We watch virtually no telly at all. Oh, okay. Yeah. I wouldn't have remembered Foxholes, but what a lovely site that is. Absolutely gorgeous, and didn't charge too much either.
No, it was a nice site, big.
Yeah, big site. She don't fill it, does she? I think she only has people she likes to look off, which how we got in, I don't know.
F1. Oh, F1, he loves to watch.
What's for dinner? Oh, we.
He's got pie. He's got some pie.
We've got a family chicken pie between us. I'll tell you how bad it's been, but Vicky, I know Tom and Kathy, the more dear. It's been so bad. The Marinas give me the office has given me some beer they couldn't give away, and it was Foster's. Oh,
Tom's missed out because that's the only thing he drinks is Foster's.
I always wine.
That's his own fault for being in Morocco.
Oh, cheers, Adi. We're about to sign off, mate. British Virgin Islands. Wow. Now that does sound nice. That does sound nice. Is that summertime there at the moment? Is that
where is that?
Is that exactly? Sorry, Bob. It's all I've got, mate. When I say skinned, no, everybody thinks I'm a millionaire electrician. It ain't the case.
No, we're brassic now.
Foster's, but I couldn't drink that 2 nights in a row. I'd rather wash the car in it. Yeah, British Virgin Islands. That sounds amazing.
Where is that?
I would imagine it's Caribbean. But
Let us know, Davey. Where are you?
I'd imagine it's Caribbean, is it?
Caribbean. Oh, you lucky person.
Yeah, that sounds awful. God, how'd you put up with that?
No.
No.
Now, Raymond, would we swap Spain for a boat or the Caribbean?
Oh, no. Well, he didn't
That's
ask.
a bit of an hard decision.
He didn't
now.
ask us that, did he?
No, but now he
Oh.
said the Caribbean.
Caribbean said, see a nice little powerboat around the Caribbean. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Nice cruiser.
Anyway, we did see some
We can
amazing.
dream. We can dream.
We saw some. There's a place on the Algarve called Villamora, and that's like boat heaven. All these cruisers and stuff. They're multi-million-pound each, and they're amazing things.
Yeah, I'd love one.
But,
Now, would I sell a narrowboat to have a cruiser in there?
In the Caribbean?
Yeah.
That'd be a toughie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd go for
Yeah, sounds lovely. What brings you down there, David? If it's legal. I mean, I don't know. Oh, cheers, Carol. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you. We've yeah, she's got to take me ring shopping and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to feel the pain there.
I'm sure he will.
I feel pain there.
67 foot
Oh,
catamaran.
Wow.
Lovely.
Sounds lovely. Yeah. Have you got a channel, David?
Do you take visitors?
He sailing. Is that, what's that?
A 67 foot catamaran sailboat called Future. Is that how you say it?
Fuerte? I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
It's
He sailing.
because she's.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, just drop me right in it. It's okay. I didn't mean she wasn't. Right, I think we'll wrap that up.
Hang on, I haven't had an answer from David yet. Do you take visitors?
Well, we're not going to get our boat down there, are we?
No, we'll fly. And stay on his catamaran. Has he got room?
Actually, I think I've got an upcoming job in Thailand. Actually,
hey, that was the thing. When we was away, you had an offer in Barcelona to work on somebody's boat, didn't you?
Yeah, there is work down. There is work down in the Costas for
about.
me for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody phoned me that they did want me to go and work up on the catamaran. Oh, you're the crew. Oh, right. Okay. He doesn't own that. Then he works.
We are the crew.
He works there. Not a bad thing. When the owners are away, I would imagine the crew plays.
Nice.
But yeah, Nicholas there's he worked in Villamora on those gym palaces. There's some beautiful boats in there, isn't there? Wow.
Yeah. We stayed in Villamora, didn't we? As an holiday. We had a holiday there.
We stayed in Villamora a few years ago, didn't we? Just for a week or something. We walked through there. We walked round the harbour. Walk around the harbour backwards, not backwards, but retrace our steps, and then drove away. Yeah, but you say that walk around the harbour backwards, people think that's really weird. Why would they do that? But yeah, some beautiful boats there. Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Yeah,
I can imagine now about Moonshine just squeezed in there. But
very nice, very nice,
very nice. Okay, guys, we'll wrap it up. So go and enjoy your evening. Thanks for joining. It's our first time we've done a live on this channel. And yeah, we just wanted to catch up really and say hi and tell you our plans. So we've done that. Look out for the competition that's coming soon.
Yeah.
All for that good cause, race against dementia.
And we want to get the channel up and running again and get everybody on board.
Yeah. Well, not everybody on board. It'll sink. It's 2,500 subscribers. You can't get all them,
on the channel.
All right then, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much for joining. It's been a bit of a blast, and yeah, catch you all soon. Watch out for that competition. You could win 2 separate days on Narrowboat. Right, and before we leave, what's our catchphrase? Never gonna guess.
Work less, live more.
There you go.
Okay, or live more and work less.
Either one. Not work more, live less.
Yeah.
And yeah, go and get a van, go and get a boat, go and get something, and go and see things. So. Right. See you then, guys. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you soon. See you then. Bye. Bye, guys. Johnny does I sell for 45.
What's that?
We're going now, Johnny.
What was that, Johnny?
I sailed for 45 years, was it?
Oh,
I look at Johnny.
I've got a cold. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, right, we're off. See you next time, folks. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you soon on Moonshine.
See you soon.
See you soon, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.